Hello everybody. It's been a while since I did an old hickory video of me modifying an old hickory knife, so I thought I'd do a new one. And Nick from Swissarmyzippo said that he would put it on his channel, which is a big bonus because Nick's such a great guy. My video is about the old hickory butcher knife. I've got a few of them to make, but just as a low-cost bushcrafting knife, it is hard to beat the old hickory butcher knife, 7-inch butcher knife. They're 1095 high carbon steel. They're made in the USA. They've got nice hickory handles on them. All you have to do is just smooth the handles out a little bit to get rid of these hot spots. And they make great outdoors knives. They make great crafting knives, and you can pick these up on eBay for $10, and then buy a cheap leather sheath for about $10. So there you'll have $20 in a very nice bushcraft knife. And then you can also choose to do what I do with them, which is I shorten the blade and round it almost to a spear point. I've heard it called the Kephart design. And then I shape this handle with a finger groove and then put a few jimping on it, so that whenever you grab it like this, your thumb will hit that jimping and you can really work the knife, get a good grip on it. So that's what my video is going to be about today, is modifying this old hickory knife into a Kephart style. As you can see from this pile of points here, I've done one or two. Now what you want to do, you want your point to be in line with these two rivets. So put my straight edge on those two rivets and mark the center of the blade. And then you can just draw you a little round like that and then reshape it. But I have a little pattern that I use. Since I've made a couple, I've developed a pattern. Right there's my line. Now I cut it out with the grinder with the cutoff wheel on it, but you could do it with a hacksaw. It just take a little longer. And besides that, I'm eternally lazy. I'm probably the laziest person in the world. That, and I love power tools, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. So there we go. If you notice, I cut on the outside of the lines. I'll be grinding into those, and this could be done with a file, but like I said, I'm lazy. So okay, here's one with the shortened blade. It makes them way more manageable. If you'll notice how this blade has a hump in it right here, it's going up. What I do is I pick a line like right here. You guys can see that or not. and I grind it flat by using that line. And I use my little bench grinder for that. Okay, there's my basic blade shape. Now I always put a finger groove right here just to keep you from slipping up on that blade. And it's a full tang knife, so I have to cut my groove like right in here. And I always do that, start it out on this little grinder here. And I try to line it up right with that rivet. Then I take it and do a little bit of shaping on the sander here. And this is where I'll do my handle work too. Gotta have a 90-degree spine. Okay, for the jimping, I marked these out at 1/8 of an inch apart. Which is hard to do from this angle. Okay, so there's the marks for my jimping. Then I just take my generic Dremel tool here and cut some little grooves. Okay, there's the little jimpings. A little jimping on the thumb ramp for SSR knives and guns. Just throw a little jimping on there just to help with the grip. Just to help with the grip if you're carving, you know. We're not looking for nothing big, nothing deep, nothing that's going to hurt you. just some little texturing. So that's the jimping. Off to the buffing. Because I'm a shiny blade freak. Now this little wheel here I don't use any compound on it, I just use it for the finish polishing. Well, we're getting close to being done here with this knife. I'll probably do a little more buffing on it and still need to sharpen it. Need to varnish the handle. And this is what I use on the handles. Use these brushes, these little foam brushes. They're in the craft section at Walmart, and you can get them for, I don't know, they're like $2 a bag for 25 of them. Just get a little bit of varnish on there. You don't want it running off and dripping. And it usually takes a couple of coats. I'll put this coat on there, let it dry for a while, and then I'll put another coat on it. So there we go. Except for sharpening, this knife is done. So there you go, everybody. An inexpensive bushcraft type knife. This could be done with hand tools, but like I said, I'm lazy, so I use the tools that I have. And they make really good knives. Alright, thanks everybody for watching. I sure appreciate it.